Mrs. Woods, please. Forgive me, I was making tea.
Try again, Detective. It's Ms. Woods now.
Please, forgive me. So, Mrs. Woods, listen. It's my goal to get a confession out of you before that kettle back there reaches the sound of my ears.
Well, get ready to hear some whistling, Detective. 'Cause I'm innocent, all the way around. I just hope you find the soulless fool that did this to my husband.
Oh, please, save me the fake tears.
Fake tears? To heck with you, mister. Being accused of bumping off my own husband? As a lady, I'm insulted, and as a wife, I'm disgusted. I was home that entire night, just waiting for him to show. Fell asleep on the couch, only to be woken by the boys in blue going on about how they had found him in a shop with someone else's knife in his back. That coward didn't even have the gall to look him in the eye.
You say you were home the entire night. It's funny, some of your friends down at Skeeter's bar don't seem to share that story. You sure you didn't have a couple glasses of giggle juice and head on down to your husband's?
I haven't had a drink of that business in years, Detective. I was at the bar, but only to deliver a birthday gift to a friend of mine. It was a pair of expensive earrings. I had to hand-deliver them.
Mrs. Woods, the cat's out of the bag. You're up against a wall. Just confess. You went down to Skeeter's, you played the nice-to-meet-you game with a couple glasses of martinis.
I haven't had a drink in years, Detective. I didn't need to drink. My husband brought me joy. I just accept that I love my husband. I've loved him ever since the day he first laid eyes on me. I knew in that moment that we'd be together forever. But our forever was cut short, wasn't it, Detective? Now I'll never have a chance to touch his face or kiss his forehead. I can only dream of that. Why would I do that to myself, Dick? Why would I kill my own future?
It's funny. You say all that and you don't even shed a single tear.
I'm hard-boiled. I'm a woman of the 20s. I gotta be. Your cat's out of its cradle.
My cat's not out of the cradle, it's just curious. You think you're the first dame to walk in here and say, "Oh, I'm innocent."
I love him!
You loved him. It's tea time.
Lovely picture you have here, Detective.
Oh, I left that out again.
How did you know my husband?
I was his most loyal customer.
You're William Round?
Yes. I was there the day he first opened that store. I was his first customer when I heard there was a new store in town that only sold the finest suspenders. It was like a dream come true. The store had promised to sell the finest materials and the best of quality. I stayed loyal to that store. I purchased suspenders weekly. There was just so many options. And then, and then he had some fancy idea of changing out the materials. He exchanged the soft cotton for the warm wool, and he thought we wouldn't notice. He played his customers for chumps. From that point out, everything was warm wool. And sure, I gave the new materials a try. I almost didn't notice the difference myself for the first few days or so. As time went by, I began to feel the material on my collarbone began to itch. I started to feel trapped in my own pair of suspenders. The cloth, it never felt the same. Still doesn't. I was destroyed. My wife, she caught on to it. Now, I didn't want her to see me in those suspenders in the light, so I kept her in the dark. Eventually, she found a few pairs under my bed. All kinds of colors and styles. She kicked me out, took our kids, and fled. Where to? I still don't know. Damn shop. Damn wool.
You killed my husband?
I killed a monster. A man who took my life from me. Thought it was only right to do the same. I can't do this anymore. I gotta find my wife. I have to make things right. See you around, Miss Woods. You're a lovely widow, and again, please forgive me.